And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, we've got Trey Murphy. DeJounte Murray is out there with McCollum. Then there's Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center position. And for the Raptors, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Ingram. And it's Poeltl in at the 5. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now here's McCollum. Murray outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, Murray's got the range. It's the consistency he's looking for.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Murray. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That is tough. Those are those extra reps in the weight room from DeJounte Murray.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw this game. And Greg, remember, in DeJounte Murray's rookie year, he played in the Western Conference Finals.
Murray was the youngest player in that series, playing 20 minutes a game, competing against the KD Steph Warriors. How about that for a welcome to the NBA?
On the wing quickly. Ingram at the elbow. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, it's Ingram. And here's quickly for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Sweet shooting touch from the confident guard. Quickly's role is to score as often as possible.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Darko Rajakovic and I got a chance to talk for a little bit. Now, he's concerned about a lot of things, but in particular, he's worried about how to deal with DeJounte Murray. Coach said he's an opportunist in transition. Everybody's got to get back after a miss, or he'll eat us alive. Sounds like the same thing we've heard from other coaches. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Murray after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Launches it. Barnes grabs the miss. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Lets it go with the 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
No question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
And here is Williamson, following the three-pointer by Scotty Barnes.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Ingram. Messi grabs the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Barnes outside. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Barnes has got 7 points.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 8-point game. And timeout called by Willie Green. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Walter, he's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Down low, here's McCollum. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. They're at the pass to Poeltl. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now here's Williamson. Scoreless thus far. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Raptors leading by 11. Now the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Here's Murray after Toronto at the three-pointer. Messi shot is good.
Great court awareness by Murray, just whipping that pass right over to the wide-open man.
Ingram against Williamson. A three from Quickly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. Pelicans trail by 15.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range.
This is what Murphy does. He gets the ball and instantly gets up shots.
Ingram dishes to Barrett. Back to Ingram. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New Orleans. 58 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Barrett. Williamson finds McCollum, and McCollum with the slam.
And how about the vertical McCollum has? He may have even surprised himself there.
And Toronto turns it over again.
And that's just a risky play. To make a heave like that, not worth it.
Olynyk, he's checked in for New Orleans. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Messi. Takes a step back. Here's McCollum. Alter pulls it in. Raptors leading by 10. To the paint. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Murray. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Murray not too bad at creating his own offense off the dribble.
Here's Mobo. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's Olynyk from the arc. What a performance for Emmanuel Quickly. He has been the story for Toronto. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
They've got Scotty Barnes, and it's Walter in at the 2. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Pelicans trail by 12. We love young Scotty Barnes. He can shoot, he can defend, and he can really pass. Rennie seems like the ideal wing.
There's a lot of things there, Kevin, that are very good. And you don't become an all-star at that position without those kind of abilities. But the responsibility of playing winning basketball consistently, let's see how that plays out for Scotty moving forward.
Williamson finds Jones. Pass to Hawkins. And here is Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Off target with the jump hook.
And when he's this close, he's got to make it. The defense was pretty good, but just shouldn't miss that.
Mobo can't hit. Pelicans trail by 15. Here's Alvarado. Barnes grabs the miss. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Abaji. Olynyk with the steal. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Williamson. Wow, hammering it in.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Here's Mobo, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Alvarado. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Walter. From the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Walter's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a play.
Toronto leading by 16. Here's Shed. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. And the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion absolutely rocking the rim.
Toronto's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. A 3 from Barnes drains it from beyond the arc. 13 points in the game. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the NBA again set records for attendance. Overall, arenas were filled to 98% of capacity. Commissioner Adam Silver says we're in a great position. You almost can't fit more people in our arenas. Kevin, he made it clear the area for growth is in media and especially in mobile viewing.
David, you know this, directly to the fan. I mean, my goodness, all the different ways you can consume the game, it's beautiful. McCollum outside. Pass to Williamson. Over Barrett. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray electric that time, playing above the rim.
Here's Barrett. Here's Pirtle. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Pelicans trail by 17. Here's Messi. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Messi's got 6 points. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Here's Murray. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to Ingram. Takes a 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Collin passes to Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
If guys are getting points inside, that's a bad sign for the defense, so you don't want to allow too much penetration, especially from DeJounte.
Pelicans trail by 16. Here's Williamson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. For 3, Ingram traps in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
And Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And Murray.
Highlight material from DeJounte Murray ripping it down.
Raptors leading by 17. Quickly kicks to Barnes. Pirtle inside. He gets it in there.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's Toronto with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Round one. They're measuring up the shot. Open. Let's hear it for the participants.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Raptors leading by 19. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. C.J. McCollum out there with Murray. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Williamson. And it's Messi in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Shoots from 12. And it's Ingram with the rebound. McCollum's gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. If we're going to talk about, the craftiest players, Brent, in the NBA, where would you rank C.J. McCollum?
C.J. is one of my favorite guards in the league to watch. This guy is not overpowering physically, Kevin, but his efficiency and the way that he is so smooth on getting to his scoring zones is something that I don't think we appreciate enough.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3-ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Out to Barrett. Latrey, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
For 3, Murray. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Barrett the pass to Ingram. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
McCollum against Quickly. McCollum no good. And it's the Raptors ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And Barrett slams it in.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Stolen by Quickly. By himself. And Barrett slams it in.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Nisi, that's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game. And it's the Raptors ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Pirtle. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Pirtle's got his second bucket.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Here's Murray. Off on the layup.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. McCollum against Quickly. Looking to get it going. McCollum, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
Bucket is good.
Right now, Brandon Ingram is just taking command of the entire game.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. In the corner, Murray with it. The three. Toronto grabs the miss. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Here's Ingram. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got 12 points in just the second half. Murray against Barnes. And Barnes sends it back. And here is Pirtle. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. It's the three-point bomb. Barnes has got 22 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
The Pelicans have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Greg, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his versatility.
And the combination of power and skill, it's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Alvarado passes to Hawkins. Back to Alvarado. Inside. And it's good for 2. 8 points for him.
There's Murphy using that length inside.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Hawkins shot good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's Barnes for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Pass to Shed from past the arc. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Shed's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's Toronto with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Shed in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Williamson throws it down.
Now, don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
And the shot's good from Boucher.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Hawkins. Now Alvarado misses in close. Here's Shed. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Pass to Hawkins. Now Olynyk trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Here's Hawkins. Abaji pulls it in.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Toronto calls timeout. Going out now with a whole new group, and the Pelicans also making a change. McCollum's checked in for Hawkins. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And the basket by Alvarado.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
Pass to Dick. Here's Castleton. Nailed from three-point land. Castleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Jones kicks to Olynyk. Here's Alvarado. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now, here's Quickly. He's defended by Alvarado. Dick, that's good.
And already a terrific three-point shooter. Look at the range of Grady Dick.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the 4th quarter. And Williamson throws it down.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Castleton. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Castleton's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Raptors. Cullen passes to Jones. Williamson outside. And there's the drive. And Castleton pulls it down. Here's Toronto. They're on a 14-6 run. Dick finds quickly. It's good.
And all the attention goes to Dick's jump shot, but he's a willing passer as well.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Olynyk, a screen on Barnes. Williamson, the pass to Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
For Toronto, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Hands it from downtown. Ingram's got 15 points in just the second half.
Well, Ingram just letting it rip right now on the offensive end.
Here's Alvarado. And Castleton pulls it down.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Here's Dick. Offline with his three. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Toronto.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Barnes.
Oh, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop. And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Pass to Castleton. The three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Williamson is screen on quickly. Driving to the basket. And again, no good by New Orleans. Guys, they're on a really nice roll here.
Yeah, just haven't wasted any opportunities.
Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Scotty Barnes.